Hello YouTube, today I'm going to be talking about the patch 1.1 live stream and what we all learned and what's coming on the next patch in Honkai Star Rail. Let's get started. First of all, as we've all known, and I've already made a video about this, the two new 5 stars that are going to be releasing are Silverwolf as well as Luocha. We also get Yukong as a new 4-star character. First of all, let's talk about Silverwolf. Silverwolf is a 5-star quantum character who follows the path of nihility. They went a bit over her skills in the live stream, but they only showed some gameplay, described them a bit. So there wasn't much really that we can go really deep into her kit. But basically, 3 things about her is that she implants her enemies with 3 bugs, each giving a different debuff: attack, defense, as well as speed. She also implants a weakness on the enemy based on the ally's element. And the third thing is that she basically does a decent amount of damage herself. Her banner will be the first one in the 1.1 patch. In her banner, the 4-star characters that are going to come together with her are Donhung, Asta, as well as Serval. This is her light cone, which will be available at the same time as her banner. Now, in the second part of the patch is going to be Luocha. Luocha is a 5-star imaginary character who follows the path of abundance. Now, similar to Silverwolf, they showcase his skills just a bit though, not all of them. So the summary is he's a healer who skills with attack, so that's a difference from Bailu and Natasha, who's heal of HP. He can heal allies without using skill points, which is one of like a crazy part of his kit, because you don't need to use skill points, and you can use those skill points to increase your DPS. You like let your main DPS do more damage, and etc, etc. So he basically does that because he has a way to trigger the heals that are attached to his skill. He can cleanse debuffs from allies, which is really nice, since the only one we really had about cleansing at the moment was Natasha. Now we have another one that can help, especially in fights like the one where we had to fight Kafka and she could mind control your allies, like your characters, which was really annoying. If you use Luocha, that wouldn't be a problem. His ultimates can remove buffs from enemies. Now, if you know, there's certain enemies, there's like this big blue enemy that like basically eats up his spawned minions, and thus they give him like a huge attack buff, and you can basically remove that buff or any other buff that the enemies grant themselves with his ultimate, which is amazing. Now, his whole kit revolves around the flower passive, and basically it allows allies to heal themselves by attacking enemies. This is amazing. Imagine someone like Sealy or someone else doing a crazy amount of damage, but you also get basically life drain from the enemies. It's completely crazy. I feel like Luocha is going to change the meta of Honkai Star Rail, but we'll just have to see. Now, his banner is this one. There's Yukong, QQ, as well as Pella. Now, I don't know why Pella is again in a banner, but we have her, I guess. Also, I'm going to be honest and say Silverwolf's banner really doesn't look that good. You get all 3 4 stars of Silverwolf for free. You get Donhung as a free character. You get Asta as your first free pull. It's a guaranteed pull. And you get Serval for free because of pre-registration gifts. So I feel like that's really not worth it unless you're not F2P, and you can basically get both Silverwolf and Luocha. If you want to consider the 4 stars as well, then I definitely recommend you summon for Luocha and not for Silverwolf, because it's just not worth it as a free-to-play player to summon for copies of 4-star characters. Now, Yukong is the new 4-star imaginary character who follows the path of harmony. So basically, some of her skills is she can increase the attack of all allies with her skill, she can increase the crit rate and crit damage of all allies with her ultimate, and her kit basically revolves around stacking buffs to allies. So she's just basically a buffer, which, in my honest opinion, is crazy. It's one of the best things that we can get for a 4-star, because 4 stars really don't do that much damage compared to 5 stars DPSs, right? But a 4-star support can be really useful. For example, the best 4 stars in Genshin Impact, for example, are the support characters like Bennett, Xingqiu, and those types. Not someone that's made for attacking, because 5-star DPS are just going to be in a whole different league. But 4-star supports can actually keep up. Now, a good thing about her ultimate is that it increases crit rate. That means if you can technically put all your investments in your relics in critical damage and still have almost a decent amount of crit rate. We still don't know how much crit rate she does, like how much she increases the crit rate, but if it's about a decent amount, that she's going to be very useful for DPSs, main DPSs and hyper carries. Now, the next part is going to be the events. The first event is the Star Hunt game. It's basically an event where you go around the map and you find these graffitis that Silverwolf has painted, and then you need to remove them. They're basically on the Herta space station, and you get a crown, basically some stellar jade, but you also get a free 4-star light cone, which is pretty nice. Now, the next thing is the Bellabog Museum. The Bellabog Museum is going to be a part of like a new map, and it's going to be permanent. Even after the event gets removed, it's still going to be there. You can go there whenever you want. It's going to have basically a pretty decent amount of rewards. You're going to have like the item that you can basically craft whatever relic, a 5-star relic that you want, and you can pick the main stats of your choice for that relic, which is really useful. A crown as well as some stellar jade and some other stuff. The event will start on 9th of June 2023 and will last until 26th of June 2023. The next thing is the Astral Curtain. This event looks similar like to the boxing event, or like for the Forgotten Hall, where you have to fight different combinations of enemies in stages and get rewards for killing them. It will start on the 20th of June and will end on the 10th of July 2023. Now, there's some other events that are going to be coming besides the 3 big events that I just explained. First of all, you're going to be getting 10 special Star Rail passes for a login bonus. Now, I don't know what's happening. This hasn't ever happened before. I feel like we only got this on like the anniversary of Genshin Impact, and we're getting this just out of the blue, which is amazing. I'm not going to complain though. I hope they give us more of these, because I definitely need those for my Kafka banner. I really hope I can get enough for that one. Also, you're going to be getting double drops from Golden Calyx from the 10th to the 17th of July. So basically 1 week you're going to get double for Golden Calyx, which will really be useful because I really need those resources. I've been running very low after I upgraded my characters. Also, you will be getting 4 companion quests which will be available in 1.1. It's going to be for Yangqing, Bailu, Silverwolf, as well as Luocha companion quests, which are amazing. I really like the companion quests in this game. I feel like they're done much better than in Genshin. There's more, I feel like I get more immersed in the story. Not going to say there's some really good ones in Genshin as well, for example, Ataki Ito's, but until now, Honkai Star Rail companion quests are peak. Also, there's going to be a friend chat functionality added in your mobile phone, where you add and you can chat to your friends in game, which is a nice thing to do, I guess. Also, you will be able to check and find materials on the map. There's going to be like some special mobs as well that are going to be harder, but they're going to give more loot as well. And this is all of the update. I got all this in the blog from Pridewin. I will link it down below in the comments if you want to check it out yourself. Also, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below your thoughts about the new patch, as well as subscribe, as it really helps me out a lot. I'll be getting a new mic, so that's going to be increasing the quality of the videos by quite a bit because I'm still using my phone. And yeah, that's basically it. See you next time. Have a nice day. Night.